Please tell me it works this time. I'm getting desperate. Can anyone hear me? Eat my goddamn cupcakes. Oh shit, it's on? What the fuck? How is it on? What did you do? I ate some muffins. Oh shit, the muffin button. Saving me once again. The muffin button. Can't believe the muffin worked. Should've just used the muffin button this whole time. Muffin button literally fixes everything. Holy shit. Can't believe eating a muffin can do all this shit. Damn. Alright, no need for... Oh shit, not this one. My positioning. Oops. Oh, we got the author hat. Got everything on us. Hat. Got everything. I'm hungry, please donate some muffins. No one takes my muffins. They're my muffins. Touch my muffins. Don't even think about it. Alright, let's open the inbox and let's check on all kind of things. No, there are new questions, even though we're supposed to... that's fine. Hopefully we can end everything on time this day. Alright. Of course Luna's crying. Of course Luna's crying! Luna! Ah! Anyways. Let me get the thing. Oh shit, not this one. Not this one, not this one. This one. Stop, Luna. Fine, it's fine. Just don't leave her. She can... It's fine. No suppression works, I'm sure. Fucking ads, man. Oh no, someone else forgot to... Alright, fine. We'll put the ads so we can hide the names at least. One second. Oops, no. Hide the name. Hide the name. Alright. Hi, Mika. Hi, Mira. Alright. Nuna needs life consolation too. No. What, she's fucking 2-year-old. Well, I think she's almost gonna be 3-year-old. The years are moving and I don't feel. Oh my god, how can her scream go through the noise cancelling? Man. Fine, it's fine. Anyways. What do you think about people being overweight and being proud about it? Like, I used to be chubby and kind of obese and I wasn't proud of it. You can change yourself by working out and going on diets. It baffles me on how some people get mad when a person tells them to change themselves. Okay, so oh, welcome Ali. We're trying to be on World Star. Anyways, we had this talk before on Discord and it's fine. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care if you're fat and you're gonna hate me for it. Listen, okay, there are two kinds of fat people, right? If you're fat by choice and you're not fat by choice. And listen, don't be like, oh, I wasn't fat, but I was born that way. No. Wow. Can you guys hear that? Hopefully you can't. Anyways. Ew. This girl. Anyways. Like, she's literally just screaming because of some stupid cartoon or some shit. More screeching? Okay. Anyways. As I was saying, the idea is that slightly overweight is fine. Listen. Being a little chubby is fine, right? But I'm talking overweight, over to the point where it harms your health, right? Having a little bit of, a bump in your stomach is a little cute, not gonna lie. Like, I would like Billy drum it, But the thing I'm talking about is the thing that can. I can't hear any Luna screech. Well, that's fine. That's good. I don't want you to hear it. What I'm talking about is that the amount, that overweight that can be dangerous to your health. The people who literally the doctors tell them 2 more pounds and you're fucking dead. Your heart will stop functioning. You're actually gonna die, and they're like, but. I'm a shot, like I'm just, and they just start complaining. Those are the ones I hate. I know someone personally. I've known them for 2000, probably from 2007. Also, Luna is getting on my nerves. She's crying way too much. Anyways, from 2007, right? Let's just say from 2007, they were, a grown-ass man, but they had a problem with their digestive system, so that they can't digest food very well. It just makes them fatter and fatter, right? And I am not like making fun of them or anything. They're really don't worry, we can't hear Luna. Well, I can, and it's getting like piercing my eardrums. Anyways, that person, he actually looked like scary. Like, these people who are so fat that it looks scary, that you look at them and you're like, how can you be this fat? But this is not because of his fault. He had like problems with his digestive system, right? And even though he had problems with his digestive systems, fast forward 10 years later, or what are we in? Last time I've seen him, 2020. When I saw him in 2020, that guy was way less like overweight than he used to be. More like he looked very healthy. He looked a little chubby. He originally looked so overweight that he can't walk properly because of the health problems that he had. But now he looks slightly chubby. You can see that he worked through it hard. And like even back in 2007, we used to go like it was a training. It was like a gym, and I would see him in the gym, and like people in the gym would tell me that this is why he was like this, because like he had problems, and he still worked hard. He worked hard until he became healthy, and that's someone with a health problem, right? That's someone I know IRL. It's not someone in the chat. That's someone I know. He became healthy despite being, having a faulty like digestive system. that didn't let him digest food very well and got him fat, right? So when I see people who say, well, I just don't want to work out, that's what I hate. Oh, she's still crying, man. Oh my god, Luna. Anyways, that's where I draw the line. You like, if he stayed fat, it's not his choice. Like, it's not like he wanted to be fat. He used to go to the gym, he used to try, but it took so much time because of his, bad digestive system. But he still lost weight, a lot of weight, a lot. I didn't know him when I first saw him in 2020. I was like, wait, that's the same guy? There's no way that's the same guy. He looks completely different. His face, his body structure, extremely different. And like, you can't say, oh, being fat is okay, and then like, you look at yourself. The reason you're fat is because you don't move, you don't leave your chair, you're allergic to the sun, you just have everything being delivered to you. Food delivery is one of the worst things that should happen, like, to humans. I lost my stamina. I stopped working out a lot during a period when I discovered food delivery. I just have everything delivered. I feel too lazy to just go down, walk a few like kilometers, get my food, or like even run these, It's amazing how addictive it is to just get your food delivered. And yes, I know we're in Corona right now, and it's very hard for for people to get food other than delivery. But I'm speaking like from hopefully after the Corona thing is over. So please chat. Oh, she's finally quiet. Alhamdulillah. Oh my god, thank God. Anyways, think about this. I'm gonna say it again. There are two kinds of being overweight. Being overweight by choice, as in you're just being lazy, and that you're being lazy, you're just giving excuses to yourself. Or you can't, you don't have a choice in the matter. Like currently Corona, it makes sense. Do you cook? Yes, I do, for myself. But I like, when I cook, I love to cook for a lot of people, because I don't cook in small portions, right? I need to cook for a lot of people. Body positivity, which tells people to be obese and want a super obese normal. Lol. I mean, there is a movement for a lot of bad things. Have you forgotten about the people that went around saying wearing masks is wrong, and they made a movement about. Danielle, can you stop, please? Anyways, they went around telling people that it's okay to not wear a mask. Here's a card. They just like gave away cards. Here's a card that you have a medical condition, even though if you don't, and you're not supposed to wear a mask. And look what happened. This happened in the US, and look how the US is. It's just gone to shit. Everything is bad there. Corona killed so many people because of that stupid kind of thinking, instead of just being, a little smart about it. And this is gonna kill a lot of people as well. This quote-unquote body positivity. Just the only movement that doesn't actually move. That's funny. Like, that's basically how it is, right? Give me a second, chat. Anyways, as I was saying, yes, the what's it called? First time catching a live stream. Thank you. Yeah, that's my own way of thinking about it. If you're someone who can't help but being overweight, then I'm pretty sure you are either trying to not be overweight, or you're excused, right? It's not your fault. You're still excused. It's not like you're gonna go around saying it's okay to be overweight. No, you're gonna say I can't help it, right? People who say it's okay to be overweight are just trying to justify being lazy. So it's okay to be little chubby, but it's not okay to be overweight to the point where you're about to fucking die and the doctor's telling you to get your shit together, right? How about being too skinny? That's also bad. You should eat up. It's not a problem of being a little skinny or a little overweight. It's a problem about being too skinny or too overweight to the point where it's gonna hurt you. Like, it's not rocket science. If it's gonna be bad for your health, then stop doing it. Like the same thing for people who are too skinny. They're eventually gonna stop moving because, you know, you're gonna turn into a skeleton. Eat. How do I stop being lazy and start running? Well, you know, you're just not supposed to just run. There's too many things to lose weight. And I'm not gonna be your personal trainer. Everyone has their own motivation. My motivation used to be something really stupid, but then I just changed motivation to my own, you know, my own self. So, you can be that one guy who's like, I'm gonna work hard so I can, you know, be the coolest guy with abs and everything, and, you know, all the girls will love you or whatever, right? That happens to some people. They're like always underweight, but that's fine. You can, like, being a little underweight is fine, but not to the point where your skeleton is showing, like I used to be at some point. Well, I'm glad I'm not anymore. But yeah, actually sucked for me since I was only fan. Yeah, I also know a lot of people who are super overweight, but they worked super hard and they're buff as shit. Because, you know, when you're overweight, if you work out, yeah, it's gonna be harder to work out, but you're actually gonna end up with a lot of muscles because you're already creating, like, you already have muscles and you're turning that into, you know. Okay, do I have to explain how this works? Okay, this is basic biology, but when working out, right, you burn calories, right? You need energy. You need something is getting burned, and the body always start burning with a set order, right? First, you burn carbs, right? And if you don't, your body doesn't have any carbs, you start burning fat, right? It is harder to burn fat, but your body needs energy to work out, so it starts burning fat. And if you don't have any fat, the body starts burning protein, and that's bad for you. Because protein is the most important thing in your body. And if your body starts burning protein, you will actually start having, you know, weak bones, and you start having slowly actually dying, right? So here's the thing. When someone is actually fat, Pero-chan, irashai! Irashaimasu! 天候の話、どうやって良い体を持つという話しているから。Anyways, so when you're fat, your body already has a lot of fat, as the name implies. You have a lot of fat, and one of the things that always trainers will tell you to stop eating carbs, like stop eating potato, stop eating, you know, a lot of sugar. Like, technically, stop eating carbs so that your body, when you work out, starts burning that fat. And since you have a lot of it, you're gonna start working out until you get into shape, right? But here's the problem, chat. Here's the problem. If you are underweight, but you're trying to work out, you might risk killing yourself. You might actually risk being in a position that you might actually be in danger. Because for someone who's very, very thin, the body doesn't have any carbohydrates, fucking English. Anyways, carbs to burn. And you're also underweight, so you have no fat to burn when you're working out. So you end up with what? You end up with burning your own protein from your body, right? If you burn your own protein, you are in danger of breaking your own bones, right? And you actually have a lot of trainers tell you not to do that. It's really bad for your health, okay? So if you are underweight, then don't overwork. You are burning your own underweight, I'm sorry, your own protein. You have to eat a lot of fat. You have to eat a lot of, burger, fast food, whatever you eat, whatever you want. Just start building fat, and take proteins if you need protein milkshakes and stuff, so that you won't hurt yourself. And again, when I say underweight, as in super underweight, those people who have, I used to be like them, you can see their bones all the time from all the, like, you can actually see the rib cage. So yeah, eat a lot before you work out. Don't be like, I'm gonna work out and you're literally bones. Like, you might actually break your bones because you're losing more protein. Okay, so that's about working out. And difference between, yes, it is easier for you because you're kind of skinny to run and work out, but it's more dangerous for you. It's more healthy for overweight people to work out because they already have all these things to burn. But if you don't have anything on you to burn, you have no fat to burn, you're only burning your own body. Okay, that's the simplest I can put it. Okay, simplest I can put it for you. Okay, so back to the question. I think I spent too much time on this. That's what I mean. The people who get mad when a person tells them to change themselves, they're just lazy people that want to justify that they want to be mad. The people who get sad, not mad, sad when someone tells them to change are people who probably can't change because they have a problem, with their digestive system, or they have thick bones and all that, and those need to, like, probably get some medical help until, like my sister, I know I shouldn't really say that, my older sister had that as well. She actually looked like a barrel, chat. Okay, I'm gonna, don't expose me. I hope she doesn't watch the stream, but she looked like a barrel from 2003 until 2015, or probably 2014. She actually looked so fat. My older sister did not look like, when a couch would take like two people, the couch for two people, she takes it alone, right? I've never seen her walk, right? And she had a surgery, right? And she got everything checked for her. She couldn't help it out with herself. She had a surgery. She got the thing where they make your stomach smaller so that you wouldn't eat as much, right? And look at her now. She's a married woman. She's happy. She, of course, back when she was fat, she wasn't married, even though her husband told her it's fine to be fat. But the idea is that even if someone tells you it's fine to be fat, you need to think of yourself first. Is it healthy for you to be fat? No. That's why she took the surgery. And yes, she used to throw up a lot, couldn't eat much and all that. But now she's back to normal. Like, she's good and all that. And she, from time to time, does her own diets by herself. No one tells her to do that, right? And anyways, let's not talk about my older sister anymore. But she's good right now, right? And that's where it comes down to it. If it's going to be unhealthy for you, then you should get it done. Get it checked, medical, or start working out. But if you're a little chubby, you have a little cheeks, that's fine. I mean, that's your choice. But if you're gonna be so chubby that it's gonna, or like you're gonna get to the overweight stage and stop moving and no, you have to do something. Same thing for underweight people. Start eating. This is not good for you. You hear that, Lulia? Someone clip this and send it to Lulia. She's really gonna die if she, like, chat, I can carry Lulia with one arm. I'm pretty sure I can carry Lulia with one arm. I'm not gonna say her weight, but she is so underweight that I can carry her with one arm. Lulia, the VTuber. So eat. Simple as that. Oops. How do I? All right. I mean, I've asked this before. What's your advice for people who want to get abs but they're underweight? Again, I just said that. You need abs. Then before you work on it, start eating. Otherwise, when you start working out, you're gonna burn your own protein. It's like you are in a loop of actually going less in your muscles instead of gaining more muscles, because you are burning muscles because you have no fat to burn, you have no carbs to burn, you're not eating well, so you're burning your own muscles. You're not gonna gain muscles if you're burning your muscles, you know. Anyways, my bro has anger issue. Whenever he loses or forgets where to put his things, he'll yell and blame anyone. When I'm asking him to correct his behavior when he's wrong, he'll yell saying that I need to get a job and mind my own business. My parents just tell me just to keep being patient without really doing anything about it. What should I do? Well, listen to your parents. First, I kind of want to know if this is your younger brother or older brother. I hope it's the younger. I really hope it's the younger brother. Is that impossible? Yes, I just explained it. Go back and watch the archive, because that what happens to underweight people. They burn their own muscles and their own protein because they don't have anything else to burn. Anyways, we're done with the weight things. Go back to the archive to watch it if you're really curious. Anyways, so for this person, I would assume that if it's your older brother, then yes, leave him alone. He's old enough to think on his own. And if it's his younger brother, then hopefully he will change throughout time, because people are bound to change. They grow up and learn. And overall, your parents are correct, because there are a lot of things that you can't help with, and life itself needs to slap your brother on the face so he can realize that this anger thing is a problem and he needs to get it checked. And anger issues can be like in many levels. There are levels that you can once you're aware of it, once you're aware that you're actually, you know, easily you have a quick temper, you can control it. I have a quick temper when it comes to a lot of things, but when I realize what are the things that I have a quick temper about, you know, A, B, and C, I just realized that, okay, when this A, B, and C are mentioned, ignore it, Amika, otherwise you're gonna explode, right? And that's a way of dealing with it on your own. But when, like, think about it this way. You remember how angry I was about the where are you from thing, chat? Like, when people ask me where are you from, I was really mad about it, but I wasn't thinking that I was gonna be so mad about it that I will make a video and explode in it, right? Like, I held it in for so long until I realized that, damn, I really am mad about this thing. This one is on the list of red lines. And once I realized that I am mad about it and I made the video, I started ignoring it. One of the ways to deal with it is just ignore it. And today, even in today's stream, someone asked and they kept being annoying, so I just banned them without even talking about it, without even talking to them, right? Just ignoring it. So some anger issues are not something you can handle. There's way over, you know, your cap of I handle it on my own, and those are like the ones you might have to go to someone for anger management, you know, to help you out. Either way, if it's this or that, whatever level your brother has, telling him that he has anger issues is not the right thing to do. Or telling him about it over and over, that's just gonna fuel the fire. Leave him alone, just like your parents did. Leave him alone, because one day he will deal with someone, probably his wife or probably a really good friend of him, and he's gonna explode. And then that friend or that wife are like, hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm not trying to say something bad about your brother, but something like is gonna happen to him because of that anger, and then he will have to think about it, and he will be like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have screamed Atsaran, Kira, you know, he would realize that, wait, maybe I do have an anger problem, I should deal with it. And once he's aware of it, he will seek help. You can't help people who are not aware of a problem. You cannot help people who are not aware of a problem. This is a rule. It's like trying to help someone with their handwriting, but they're not aware that they have a bad handwriting. They will just look at you like, what? Why are you trying to help me? My handwriting is fine. If someone is not aware that they have a problem, you cannot help them. Because in the end, people help themselves. If he's not aware of a problem that he has, then how is he gonna end up helping himself completely? You know, he's gonna get support from people. Someone is teaching him how to write quickly and like how to write nicely. And then what's the point if someone taught him that, but he doesn't really practice or he doesn't really want to learn? If you're not aware of a problem, you're not gonna learn anything. So wait until your brother is aware of it. And then one day he'll probably come to you asking, hey, what should I do? Or maybe go to someone else. My final exam is in 3 days away. I'm too lazy to study. Oh, shit. That was 3 days ago. Well, rip. But jokes aside, man, I've talked about that the other stream. Go check out the first consolation stream. Find a good motivation for yourself. I talked more about that there, so you can start studying. Do you play any instruments? No. I tried learning some piano. I can only do happy birthday with one hand. You know that in piano there's things with one hand you should do with your right hand and things you should do with the other hand. I only do one of these hands, the other one I don't know. And I know how to do Heikosen by Sayori. Only the beginning though, not all of it. Dun, 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 dun. My exam is tomorrow. Good luck. I don't know why are you watching a YouTube stream when your exam is tomorrow. Maybe, you know, maybe be more responsible and leave. Go study. I want to get taller, currently 67 at least. By the way, 19. Can you grow taller at 19? Ah, shit. Well, all I know about growing tall, you should eat more King Crimson. Anyways, all I know about growing taller is that it stops your bones get really you shouldn't drink so much susu. Drinking a lot of milk stops you, like hardens your bones, but you're probably 19 by now, so they're all pretty hard by now. So having extra calcium intake will harden your bones and won't let them stretch out. And bananas are apparently good. And you know that swinging exercise where you're hanging and on top, like with a hang on a bar? Apparently doing that a lot also helps stretching your bones, but that's all I know. Some people stop growing at 25, some people at 21. It depends on how fast your bones harden, right? Anyways, the people who have their tests, just go study, man. Don't be like, oh, I was watching Namika's stream, that's why I failed college or school or whatever you guys in. Oh, Konomiyaki, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I heard doing bars help from anime, I think, or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. I haven't had your problem. I wish I was shorter, actually. My blood doesn't get to my head quickly, and it always makes me dizzy. It's always like this. Humans always wish to be whatever they aren't. If you're tall, you want to be short. If you're short, you want to be tall. If you're a girl, you want to be a guy. If you're a guy, you want to be a girl. And that's like human nature, to want something that you don't have. But people make it look like that. Maybe I was born to be a girl. Like I swear, if they make a new like surgery that makes you taller at the cost of, you know, taking 20 years of your lifetime or something, people will go do it and be like, yeah, I was actually born tall. It's just that it was a mistake, so I'm gonna take the surgery. Anyways. Hi, Mika. I noticed that you sound very confident when pointing people's mistake or bad habits, especially on Friday streams. Got any tips to be more open when pointing people's bad habits? The only reason I sound very confident is because I am confident that it's 100% something bad to do, right? If it's not something I'm 100% confident that is bad to do, I stay silent. I don't say anything about it. Or I just say my opinion about it. You know, like the thing where Sadaqallahu al-Azim, a lot of people say that. I tell them that I personally don't think you should say that. But I don't sound very confident. I just say I personally don't think you should say that because this, and this is what I've been taught, right? But this is not something I'm like 100% sure of. If it's something in the Quran if it's something like 100% in the Quran, then I won't hesitate to tell people to stop. Something that I'm 100% clear of, something that a lot of the people with a brain already understand. Not being sure and confident about it is a problem. I have to sound confident. I have to sound, strict about it, right? Because that's something important. That's something you shouldn't. That's something you shouldn't really argue even about. Anyways, got any tips to be more open on pointing people to having mistakes? Okay, first of all, I cannot do this as well as you think in real life. I am super introverted. On stream, I'm like Picora. I go Pico. Right? And on stream, it's fine for me. I can do it. But in real life, I also have problems, telling people these things. But I can. If it's again one of the things that I have to do, I will do it. I will do it, even though it's in real life I'm very, very shy about it, but I will do it if I have to. So about tips, I guess the only tip I can give you is the one that I'm using. The only reason I can do it, even though I'm really shy about it, like offline, not online, offline, is because that's how much I don't want anyone to make these mistakes, right? Is because if you really, really care about someone, then you don't want them to make these mistakes. You have to point it out to them. It's like if you have someone who's overweight as a friend, you're gonna be strict about it. If you have someone who's addicted to, beating their own pee-pee, then you have to be strict about it when you tell them. Even though I don't talk about these things in real life, and I don't I can't find the words for it. If it's someone I'm close to, I will tell them to their face that I'm really concerned. This is bad for these reasons. Stop, please. But yeah, that's the only tip that I have for you. It's just your care. If you really, really care about them, or you really care about your religion, then you will probably be confident when they tell them to stop. Plus, remember that you have to be 100% sure about what you're telling them to stop. Don't be like something you read online and be like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's wrong. No, confirm it first with someone. Get it checked. Then say that. Oh, a cup of coffee. Haven't seen you in a while. So I really want to talk to people, but when I get the chance, I always seem to avoid it. Maybe because I don't know what to talk about. How can I stop that? I don't know, man. If you're talking about online, then it's not hard. I don't think it's hard for you online. Okay, fine. Online, I just say whatever I think because people can't see my face getting red or seeing me jumping around. They don't see my stupid reactions, right? I'm behind the screen. If I'm smiling with the biggest smile on my face because someone said something nice to me, they can't see it, so I don't get really embarrassed. So I can just say whatever I want. But in real life, I can't. I really can't. I'm just like you. I just run away. I just stutter. I don't if someone can see my face when they're talking to me, then I'd probably, or they're in front of me, then yeah. Oh, I can't believe chat has still been talking about height. I mean, you guys can I can end the stream right now so you can keep talking about height. I don't think anything else is important in this stream because you've been talking about height for the last 10 minutes. Let's stop talking about people's problems. Just talk about height. Pretty sure it's been damn, that's at least 10 minutes of just talking about height. I can stop right now. No, I can stop. I can stop, chat. Don't worry. We can stop and we can talk about height instead. I mean, I know I'm boring talking about all these things. I'll just stop here. I'll close this. And let's just talk about height. Let's talk about height, chat. You love talking about height. Let's talk about height. Height. Height is great. Height is important. Height is everything. Let's talk. No. Let's talk about height. Height. The average male height. Yes. Let's talk about height. Height is everything in the world. Yep. Height. I've seen height at least 12 times. tallest point in the world is the peak of Mount Everest. How about you stick it up your... Okay. My favorite height? The height of stupidity that chat reached is probably the highest height I've ever seen. They're so fucking stupid. They can't tell what sarcasm is anymore. I want to end the stream, man. Anyways, yeah, my bad. I guess they don't want to hear your question, man. They just want to talk about height. Bad apple? Well, yeah. Bad apples everywhere. Hi for you. Welcome. Up, don't show. Okay, names. How do I not let them show the name? Okay. Every time I do something stupid or just do a wrong thing, even if it's a small scale, I always get anxiety and overthinking. After that, I'm always feel like shit. I hate having this kind of feeling. Do you know this feeling? Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. Well, I think that's a good sign. Trust me. Like I know it doesn't feel good, but it's a good sign. That means that you're someone with a good good conscience. You're someone who doesn't take bad things lightly. You know, there's a saying that says it's not a saying. This is even a hadith, I think. إن لم تستحي فافعل ما شئت. If you have no shame. Wait, was it a hadith? Shit, I have to check my facts. Fact check. That is a hadith, no? Yeah, hadith. إن لم تستحي فاصنع ما شئت. Basically, it means if you don't feel shame, then do whatever you want. You will literally... People who don't feel shame or don't feel sad or like don't have any kind of emotions where they do something wrong, they will do whatever they want, right? Because they don't take things... They take everything lightly. It's like if you kill someone, then the option of killing people will be added to your arsenal. This is a Jujutsu Kaisen reference, if you guys watch that. Because really, that is a very interesting way to put it, because some people wouldn't even consider killing someone else because they take it very heavily, right? They think that's a very heavy thing, you shouldn't kill someone. But once you do it, you either gonna be traumatized and never even think about it again, or you're gonna start taking it lightly, right? You're gonna think of it as a normal thing to do and start doing it over and over and over. So it's good. That's the first point I need to get it across. It's good that you don't feel happy after you do something bad, even if it's a tiny thing. That's good. That's a sign that you're a good person, that you don't want to do bad things. So the feeling will only go away if you want to fend off the feeling. Then that will only go away once you start thinking that everything, it's fine to do bad things, which is something they can't really tell you to do that. But there is another way of thinking about it. If you feel bad, once you get the feeling, do something good to counter that feeling, that bad feeling. Like this, think of it like this. You lied to your friend, then you feel bad about it. Buy them a gift. Do something for them after you apologize. Tell them, I'm sorry, I lied. This. Something. Do something, and you will eventually feel better really quickly. And here's the thing. This is why I don't want you to get rid of the feeling. If you lie to your friend and you don't feel bad about it, you'll just keep lying to them, right? Keep lying over and over. And then you just become that kind of person that no one wants to be friends with. But if you have that feeling, you'll feel bad and you want to take that, that bad feeling away from you. You'll have to do something good for your friend. You have to counter that bad feeling. After doing something bad, you have to do something good. Right? So I know it's annoying and that you're overthinking, but instead of getting anxiety and overthinking it, my answer for you is that you should do something good right away. Do something good right away, and you'll feel better instantly. Trust me, it happens to me as well. I still feel bad about so many things that happened. Like even though it's at least 2 months passed about like whatever happened to someone, and I had to ban them from Discord or something, I still feel bad about it. Even though it might have not been entirely my fault. Even if it's 1% my fault. I know it's, as you're saying, a small scale. Even if it's a small, I still think I'm wrong. I didn't handle it perfectly, right? I didn't really ban them by left, but the idea is that I still feel bad about it this day, and the only way I'm gonna stop overthinking, I'm gonna stop feeling bad about it, is that I do something good for them, right? So always do something good to get rid of that feeling. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. Oh, that's big. Anon, that's big. Wait, never mind, it's not big. Hi, Amika. Hi, Amika. Recently, starting 6 months ago, my family has been falling into an economic problem. It's getting to the point where our expenses per month are bigger than our income. It's all happened because access to the neighboring complex is closed due to the growing numbers of COVID cases. Because of that, many kids from neighboring complex can't come to our store and buy anything. Therefore, we have a huge amount of income. How can I help her economically while being underaged? Okay. I have two answers for you that are very different from each other. First, the first answer. If you're a Muslim, all right? If you're a Muslim, then good news. Underage people or people who haven't hit puberty yet, your sins aren't counted. That means you're free of sin. You're just like a newborn child, because you're still like, you haven't hit puberty, right? So pray. If you're a Muslim, pray. Don't think about, trying to help out in like work or something like that when you can pray. Trust me, praying can make miracles happen. So if you're a Muslim, pray, and literally from the bottom of your heart, make sure to, I know it seems impossible, but nothing is impossible for God. So once you pray, in your inner heart, think of it this way: I'm praying because God, Allah can do it, and He will give me and my family a good income and will fix our situation. If you don't think of it this way, then it's not gonna happen. You have to pray with a good heart. Pray with with the intentions that you're getting what you want, because God can see through your intentions, and it's gonna be rude to Him if you pray, oh God, please give us a good income, fix this COVID problem, and then deep inside you're saying, how is it gonna be fixed? It's not gonna work. Allah can hear that. God can see and hear what you're saying, and that's kind of rude to just ask for something and then right after you're deep inside thinking it's not gonna work, right? So yeah, if you're not a Muslim, that's also fine. I suggest that you ask your parents, because while being underage means that in a lot of countries you don't get to have a good job on your own. I'm pretty sure you can go up to your parents and this is my own idea. You can tell them about you working as a delivery boy, girl, delivery kid, and it's because yes, it's COVID, people don't go out, but I'm pretty sure in COVID there's a lot of delivery things that's going on. And if you guys can advertise that your grocery store or whatever your store is has delivery options, then maybe it's a good idea for you to help out your dad or your parents moving around and doing delivery. That's what I think about it, at least. Hopefully it's all good for you. Hopefully this gets resolved. Yeah, they can also help with house chores. Yes, they can help with other things. Because if you help around the house, your parents are gonna be less stressful. And they're gonna, you know, focus on doing better at their work. Okay, Annan. Okay, Annan. Okay. They're gonna focus on doing better in their own work and then find, you know, a solution somehow. Yeah, make something for them. Tell them that you appreciate them and that you know that, you know, you're praying for them. You're all these things. Whatever Sour is saying in the chat, read it, and it's I support. I approve. I approve. Justice. I approve. Konnichiwa. Amiga-san. Don't call me son, that's fine. I hope you're doing well today. It's funny, just from the way this is written, I kind of have an idea of who this Anon is, but I shouldn't think of it like that. That's fine. Today evening, for whatever the time is there, since you're doing a live constellation, I think it's worth a shot for me to ask stuff. Okay, there's more of a problem. One of my parents, but I can't remember when this started, but relationship with my dad and I aren't the best of states. I don't know what he sees in me, but I feel like he just won't accept me as me, a person with flaws. Has been multiple incidents where he just blame me for doing something wrong and not understanding his point, or just blatantly saying, sorry, but I don't know how to do things. It almost ends with me failing a moralist at the end. There was one time I got so bad I actually considered, you know, that thing. Okay. Being extra direct, that's fine. I can tell what you mean, don't worry. Nowadays I just limit. It's good that you weren't being extra direct. There are kids in the chat. Just limit my interaction to minimum, only going outside my room to eat or go to the bathroom. So just don't know how to do this anymore. How do I fix this in my child? Feel more at home, not a prisoner. This is actually pretty common as well. The thing is, parents by nature, they always want their child to be, you know, the perfect version of what they imagined in their head. Some parents take that a little too much, right? To the point where I know people who would like, some people told me that, you know, he's talented, right? The guy is talented and he went to a talented people's school and everything. So his dad at home is like, hey, aren't you talented? Go fix the sink. Hey, aren't you talented? Go fix the library. Go fix this, go fix that. And he can't do it because his talent is at science, you know, other things on the books, right? And the guy got frustrated and eventually just started hating his dad. And I understand that. I understand like how frustrating it is, but honestly, people are so different. It's hard for me to find a good advice for you. For now, I have 3 suggestions for you. I can think of 3 suggestions. First, start, you know, like this is my own thing, because I hopefully this suggestion, only do it if you're confident that your dad is someone who can be reasoned with. Some people are just like beyond saving. They just very childish. They don't like anyone trying to reason with them, right? This is the first option. It's probably the best one because it has the happy ending, hopefully. Go up to your dad, tell him the exact same thing here, and then add to it that you're only human, that you understand that your dad wants you to become a better person, and that, you know, all these things. Like, you always start by not denying your dad, telling him that you understand that you're my dad. I understand that you're my dad. I understand that that you want me to be able to do all kinds of things. I understand this. Don't like affirm him. Don't be like, why are you saying this? No, affirm him. You say that you understand that you want why he wants you to be better, right? Then start telling him how you feel after you affirm and everything, to make sure that to show him that you care, right? And not you're just here to complain. Tell him that it hurts you. Tell him that you reached the point of doing that thing, you know, the thing that you couldn't say directly here. Tell him that. I'm serious. Tell him. There is no dad that would Maybe there's. I don't know. 'Cause some people just don't deserve the occupation of being called a father, anyways. But if he has a heart, then he will listen to you, and he will listen to you well. And trust me, if he takes you seriously after you tell him everything, don't leave anything. Tell him that you want to be closer to him. You don't want to avoid him because of this. You don't want to be that son that doesn't talk to his dad because his dad is always forcing all these on. You want to be friendly with him. You want to be like, like how everyone else with their dad is, Talk to him, go outside, learn from his own experiences, and tell him that this approach that he's taking is only making you stay away from him and get farther and further away from him. Right? Tell him that if he stops that, you will start getting close to him. You'll start asking him for his experiences. Start telling him to cheat. Because I'm sure that if he stops that 100%, then you'll be more comfortable talking to him, smiling around him, feeling like his own son, and like feeling that you want to learn from him. You want to be better for him, right? And that's the first option that highly depends on him. If he's a good person, then hopefully you guys will end up being the best son and father of all time. Because always overcoming problems is what makes things better. And that's my first suggestion, that if I don't recommend it, if you know for a fact, like maybe tell it to your mom as well first. If you're closer to your mom, get it checked with your mom. Tell her everything. Tell her that all what I just told you, and tell her what she thinks, because she knew your dad before you, right? Before you were even born. Tell her, what do you think? Should I tell dad this, or is he not gonna listen? Is he not kind of person who would listen to this kind of reasoning? Everyone has a key. If your mom knows the key to your dad to unlock his feelings and unlock his trust, then it's gonna work out. And for the second option, I actually don't really recommend this, but a lot of people take it anyway. Just become monotone. Don't care anymore. Completely, stop interacting with him, because your health is better. Your health is more important. If your dad is gonna keep doing this to you and keep making you feel worse and worse and worse, then just, don't care about whatever he says. When you mentally blacklist someone, whatever they say wouldn't matter to you. Just take it as that they're just someone screaming, and they're like, yeah, sure, yes, sorry for not being the best, yeah, sure, whatever, and then just go back to your room, right? And I don't recommend this one because the ending is that you guys will never be good friends. I still recommend the first option. I want you to go through the first option. But the second option is just for when nothing is getting better, and it's better for your own health. It's better than, ruining your relationship with your dad. I recommend it if it's gonna save your health, your mental health, and you won't, get into depression because of it. The third option is to go ask your mom for help. Like, I think maybe she has a key or something that I don't know. Maybe my own approach is really bad with your dad. Maybe the whole first option is gonna be, backfire with your dad. So maybe your mom knows better. So go ask her and see, like, be honest with her, 100% honest. Right? Unless your mom isn't someone who would, handle the shock of whatever you're gonna tell her, then maybe you should hide and censor some things, But yeah, that's what I feel. Or just like chat said, just return to monkey, honestly. This is more of a rant, so you can skip, I guess. My friend's mom is very strict to the point of extremism. She doesn't allow her to go any place since we were in high school, or go out without her other sister. Currently, now we're in our 20s, and she still does the same. It's hard for me to make close friends that have the same interests. We both enjoy our time together, so it's very unfortunate that I just spend most of my time alone, which is fine. I like alone anyways now. Yeah, you like being alone, but you don't like being lonely. We all like having some alone times, but being lonely, no one likes it. You like being alone? Yes, sure. You like your alone time, but you don't like being lonely, trust me. Eventually, you're gonna hate it, and you're gonna start missing your friend. Then going out, I don't have any men live in my house. Yeah, my mom, my friend can drive, but I don't. It's very logical for her to come to my house, or like watching anime movies just because of her mom. The most fucked up part is her mom allowed her brother to go out anytime, anywhere, whenever they want. She literally have a twin brother who's the same age. Only girls do. I told my friend to ask her mom countless times to give one reason, or is mostly dismissed her. She doesn't kids to go home that doesn't have the same value as them. It's weird because both our families Muslims. I just visited Muffins as they know me so well. Different nationalities, different culture. We're both Arab. Really? It doesn't make sense. Oh, so I tried the reason, but the only thing is why. No, nah. Extremist Muslim, I believe this because we're saying اعمل 3D بس أنا مش راضية. Oh yeah, that one. I'm just mad at this point. It's not fair at all to my friend. Her mom wasted our high school time, and now I study abroad, so we can't meet at all because of the pandemic. I've been home for almost a year now. Nice. Surprise! We meet like 2 times for a few hours in a whole year. No, that's fine. I'm glad you took it out of your system. So Anand, listen, I surprisingly for you, I've had the exact same kind of a question said to me a few years ago. I almost think that you might be that person, so it's kind of scary. So Kenneth Mack, why does your name have a check mark on it? Kenneth Mack. Why does the name have this check mark on it? Welcome, man. Musical director of medical services. Yo, can you help the people here? They've been asking about, you know, they've been asking about how to get a better a diet and everything. Because I told them it's not good for it's not good to work out when being underweight. I'm not important? Nah, who's important? Hi, not important. I'm joking. Like, that's not me. Anyways. As I was saying, to go back to the, it's rude to stop here. I've had the exact same thing before. Anon, if you're listening to this. I've had the exact same thing happening before to another person. I hope your name's not... Well... Yikes. I feel like... If I get, yeah, let's not get too deep into this. Let's just say that I've had the exact same thing said to me before, and they were 2 friends as well. Also, they didn't get to spend their high school because of, you know, how their one of the moms didn't want the girl to leave anywhere. And honestly, I still kind of need to check on it. I remember that one of them also studied abroad, and she wanted her friend to also go study abroad with her, but the mom said no, so they're never gonna study together abroad. What was it again? There's a lot of similarities, but the reason I'm mentioning the similarities is because that the mom, her reasoning was that she doesn't trust her child, right? And the bad thing is, use this as your weapon. And listen, the bad thing is they... Oh shit. Okay. The mom, being so protective of her child, didn't turn her into a perfect example of a girl or anything, of a perfect Muslim or anything. Trust me. Sorry about that. The only thing that ended up happening is that the girl just went on social media and became like a, you know, even though she's supposed to be a Muslim and like not show her face and like hair and everything. Well, face, some scholars say face is fine, but you know, she took pictures with her hair and eventually started becoming gay and whatever, all these things, right? And the reason I'm literally saying this because I'm gonna start thinking of a grand plan that you should use next time you go. Try to go to their house, because phones are not good for these kind of things. Go to their house and have a talk with her mom and tell her that, you know, about how I told you that there were similar people, exactly similar situation, and the thing that happened is that the girl grew up going like hating her own religion, literally started hating it. She does things that her parents don't want behind their backs and just pretends to be the idealistic girl in front of them. And I'm pretty sure you don't want this to happen to your friend. And before it's time for you to go back to studying abroad, you should definitely visit and prepare very, very well for a huge debate with her mom. And trust me, it's gonna be worth it. And when I say prepare, as in, one, pray a lot. You're a Muslim. Praying is your ultimate weapon. Because no matter what humans do, God is gonna be stronger than them. And this whole thing can be solved by two steps. Step one, tawakkul ala Allah. Step two, al-amal bil-asbab. Pretty sure you learned this in school if you're a Muslim. Tawakkul ala Allah, al-amal bil-asbab. Tawakkul, start praying before your final showdown with her mom, right? Start praying that hopefully you get to spend more time with her, because she's a good friend with you, and you know that. You know that she's a good friend for you. Start praying for Allah to like make it go smoothly, and do it every day with you know, don't have doubt. If you have the slightest of doubt, thinking su'u dhann billah, thinking that it's not gonna work out, it's just gonna be like, oh no, her mom is just never gonna be convinced. No, pray knowing that this plan is gonna succeed and her mom is gonna be convinced, and she's gonna come to your house whenever she can. Okay, every weekend, even you're gonna have the best weekends of your life. Always look at the bright side. Allah says in the hadith al-Qudsi, أنا عند ظن عبدي بي فليظن عبدي ما شاء أنا معه إذا ذكرني فليظن عبدي بي ما شاء. أنا عند ظن عبدي بي, which means Allah tells you, whatever you think of me, I will do it. If you think that it's gonna work, it is gonna work. Believe it. Believe it's gonna work out, right? That is the best like advice I could give you. Start praying and really, really think that it start first. You tawakkul, which is praying and having the good mentality, the positivity. Literally wake up smiling that the day is closer for your confrontation, so that you can finally have more and more interactions with your friend, right? The idea here is that you're going into battle, you're going against her mom to convince her to let your friend come over. Only don't ask for too much. Like lay out all these things. Tell her that how like much of an extremist they are being, and that like choking someone isn't the right thing. If she pressures her daughter over and over, eventually she's gonna grow up bad behind her back. You cannot control a human 100%. We were born with free will. No one can control us. You cannot control a human. We are given the free will of either being Muslim or not, of being good to our parents or not. You have to convince her to do what you want, not just force her. Tell her all these things, and then tell her that, like, regardless if she agrees with you or not, a good break is good for her. And a good break is that at least once a week she should come over to your house, right? Hell, I am willing, if you don't mind, I'm willing to, if this, hopefully it's not going to fail. I'm pretty confident, and I'm gonna pray that you guys also succeed. But I'm also willing to like personally talk to her, like to her mom, like and like send a voice message that you can send to her. I'll literally send you a whole voice message about, because if they pretend to be like extreme in Islam, then I'll show them that Islam is not that extreme, right? And I will explain how this is wrong, what she's doing is wrong. But for now, I have my full trust in you, and I know that you will do well. So go ahead and start praying from now on. Start being positive about it, and the next thing you do when you go over to their house, you get the time in a weekend or something, talk to her, and your objective is that she comes over. That's it. Don't have a huge objective of, you know, changing her mom's ideals. Tell her that it's fine to have her own ideals and everything, but forcing them on her daughter so strongly and not giving him a room to breathe isn't the right thing to do. She can try to convince her, and, you know, please give her some room to breathe by letting her come play with you at least once a week, right? While you guys still can and you have your back at home. But yeah, you can, whenever you want, I always say this to everyone, this is not special to this Anon, but you can always reach out to me and tell me if it worked out. I will be really happy to hear that it worked out. Please do reach out to me. Even just tweet it out, and I'll really be happy. DM me, my DMs are open on Twitter and all that. How can I stop my parents from believing WhatsApp conspiracy theories of scientific research? I know, man. I really don't know. That's actually beyond my capabilities. That is very strong. Like, I am not memeing. Some people believe that Indomie is made out of dog bones. They believe that because of a WhatsApp fucking theory. They believe that Indomie is just made out of dog bones. Yeah, dog bones, man. I can write a yeah. It's very common problem, but unsolvable, man. I have no idea how. At this point, I actually just gave up. I don't interact with WhatsApp anymore because of the shit I've seen. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. This goes beyond my powers. WhatsApp theories are too strong. I'm trying to improve myself from being a hikikomori, which means a shut-in, if you guys know that. It's just in Japanese. As in, like, it doesn't leave the room at all. Sits inside the room. Sometimes talk to other people, mostly family members. What should I do to try and improve? I'm somewhat working adult, but even then I can't focus on work after working from home for so long. Oh yeah, because of COVID. Want to stop being a hikikomori. I would suggest that you go to the konbini, but if a truck-kun hits you, then you're 100% getting isekai. This is a working adult and a hikikomori. Yeah, definitely, that's an isekai scenario, man. I don't know, but jokes aside, 1 second, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, what was I saying? Jokes aside, my man. Head outside. First, the inside the room always feels comfy, but trust me, some sun, some fresh air will definitely give you some real like nice feeling. Trust me, Amy always tells me that you didn't want to leave the room, and once she leaves, even though it's little snow outside in Germany, snow and cold, but she enjoys going outside. Like, she went outside once, and then she's like, oh damn, this is nice, and then started going outside more. So start going, like, even for no reason, just go get some groceries. Don't order food. Okay? Don't get food from the go get some groceries. Get some, walk in the sun, not in the night. Night's not really the best time. In a sunny day, probably around the afternoon or maybe the very morning, and slowly get get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, not that. Get your like your mindset is gonna change a lot once you change places. Step one is always leaving the room. Leave the room, and once you start leaving the room, you're gonna feel like, damn, I haven't went out in a while. And then you're gonna start, calling your friends or other people that you know, and just go out for well then, oh, did it break again? Oh man. Is it back, chat? Is it back? Is it back? It's back? Okay. Damn, I'm back. Thanks, YouTube kun. Very cool. Oh, it's off now? Really? Is it off? What? Seriously? It's back. Is it back or it's off, chat? Tell me, is it back or it's off? On my side, it says there's nothing wrong. Also, Astra just changed her name again. The hell? How many times are you gonna say you were Amber, you were Astra, and now you're Aaron? Sabotaged, really? Shit. Is it the muffins? Should I get some muffins? What about now, chat? Help me, chat. Or I'll get a muffin. Don't worry about it. Maybe muffins can save the day. Alright, that's a muffin. Is it better now? Is it better after the muffin? Holy shit, is it actually better? Oh man, I'm gonna have to check for myself if it's working or not. Other stream is fine. Damn. Yeah, Ui's stream is fine. Thanks, YouTube. It's back. I think it's back. Holy shit. The muffin actually fixed it. What the fuck? The muffin actually fixed it. What the hell? What the hell? The muffin button. I just ate one muffin and it's just back. Hello, new subscriber. Hi, new subscriber. It's laggy a bit. Really? Is it delayed? I think it is a delayed. There is delay because, I don't know, YouTube couldn't just try to screw me over. But at least it's back. The chat was delayed. Oh, the chat was delayed, so you guys been okay for a while. Okay. It's better after the muffin? Alright, then I shall stop asking. Let's go back. The muffin actually made it better. What the hell? Yeah, so as I was saying, step 1, leave the room. Step 2, go out with friends. And then step 3, you're gonna start thinking. You're feeling it back that, because telling yourself that you're a hikikomori is not a good sign. It's like you want yourself to think that you are, which is a bad idea, right? Don't Don't do this to yourself. Don't say that yourself and you'll be fine. What's your favorite book to read? Well, self-improvement books, I guess. But then again, I haven't read those in a while. So, psychology. I love reading psychology. Human psychology are always fascinating to read. Plus, you get to learn some really nice mind tricks. I mean, I do use them on chat sometime, but just to remember the old tricks. It's nothing harmful, but I do it a lot. It's fun. Psychology books are really fun. Absolutely fun. Mecha, what's your favorite visual novel? Grisai no Kajitsu. Grisai is my favorite. But if you count Rance as a visual novel, then probably Rance is almost gonna beat Grisaya. I don't know. Grisaya teaches you everything, really. So, it's kind of hard not to choose it. What's your PP length? Small as fuck. That's all I know. Never really measured it. But I know it's really small. How do you know how to get out of your bad habit and replace it with the good one? It is said that changing a good habit takes 40 days. Some people change that number or around. But I'm pretty sure that it takes 40 days. Because I was, I was a coomer back then, just like you all. And it took me, after 40 days, it became easier to completely stop, like, for, like, years to go. So after you hit the 40... Wait, did the stream die again, or do you have to, like... I'm gonna have to check to myself, because Gavin is being an idiot. Stream's dying. Stream is fine, then just refresh if it's fine. Ah, it's dead? Yikes, it is dead. Shit, for me it's dead as well. Oh shit, I got a call. 1 second, chat. I have a call. Well, I just got a call. I don't know if the stream is fine or not, but I just got a call. I'm gonna end the stream. But again, 40 days is great. That's it. We're almost done anyways. FAP. What? Oh, leap. Never. Oh, shit. Looks like FAP from here. Disgusting. Make the FAP. What the hell? Google, stop. What's your opinion regarding swear words? Again, I've said this a lot. But before I end the stream, swear words are in 2 categories. 1, the ones that you intentionally want to mean harm to someone. Even if you don't, if it's not a swear word, if I say, "You nice guy, how good of you, I like you so much," right? Then I'm probably not being nice. It's like, trust me, if someone says, "Hey, I bet you're in r/nice guys." R/nice guys is quote unquote not a swear word, but it's the biggest insult a guy could have. It's basically like calling someone a simp, a delusional idiot, and like a lot of other words. r/nuts guys is where all the idiots who ask for Bob and Vagana go to, right? So it's called nice guys. It's not called a swear word, but it's very much worse than a lot of swear words, right? You get it? Because that's how swearing works, at least in my opinion. I don't mind swearing if it doesn't have ill intent behind it. That's why I say fuck a lot, because I don't really mean the word fuck. I just say fuck because fuck, you know? I don't mean it. I know I say shit without actually meaning to actually take a shit on someone, right? You know, when I say cringe, I just, well, I do mean cringe. Cringe is very fucking cringe, but so that's why as long as I don't have the ill intention on it, I don't mind it. If someone says it to me, I'll laugh it off. But if someone is actually being, you know, aggressive and being having that ill intention, then that means, you know, I don't want to deal with them, right? That means they're just that kind of person that you probably don't want to deal with them, because they're, you know, kind of an asshole, right? Again, I've always talked about that. If you guys want to clip it so people can, you know, have easier access to my opinion of swear words and why do I like usually swear without, you know, making a big deal out of it, it's because I don't have ill intentions behind it, and I consider intentions to be the best of thing and the more important thing. If someone says, you dog, you know, then they're calling you a dog, but they're not mean about it, right? You know, some people say, what's up, dog? You know, what's up, dog? You know, it's not like Bugs Bunny hates someone when they call him what's up, dog, right? So that's how I think of it, and we're done here. Stop posting questions, you idiots. Really big exam? Good luck. Maybe don't watch a stream if you really have a big exam. Praying for someone not gonna fix anything if you're gonna stick your whole time watching a stream. Praying doesn't do anything alone. You have to pray and work hard. So go study. Good luck. Hopefully you get a really good mark. Tell me if it works out. Anyways. Let's make I have to go. Let's make bye-bye. Ending. Oh shit, I didn't put a ending quote. Oh shit. Oh, I have to put an ending quote. Like what? Like what? Shit. Shit. Ending quote. Ending quote. I don't have any. What are we calling it? Oh, I can just make it like this. I can make it like this. Peko. Ne!